Hey friends, welcome to Hayward Living. My name is Janine Hunt with Team Hunt Homes powered by Red Oak Realty, and today I want to bring to you some information about inspections. Several inspections that I always recommend my sellers provide in their disclosure packet before they go to market, and inspections that, should those reports not be in those disclosure packet, that my buyers get and understand before they actually move through with the purchase. The first thing is home inspection. Your home inspection is going to be done by somebody who's going to come in from that company and look at everything from the rooftop all the way down to the floor, and that is your crawl space, your basement floor, whatever you have, and the walls inside and outside. So it's everything in between. They'll also take a look at your garage, and they'll also take a look at any outbuildings should you have them and want to pay for that additional inspection. So they are going to come in and, without a price attached, go, I recommend that you have a plumber come in for this. I recommend you have a roofer come in for this. This is something that's serviceable. This is something that's working just fine. Anything that they notate or that's good, bad, or indifferent, and sometimes ugly, they'll put in the report as a recommendation. Then there'll be actionable items. So they're usually in red, and it's things that you should really take care of right now. The other report is going to be your pest report. Your pest report, unlike the home report, will always have a $ attached to it. So that company can actually come in and do the work, and so it's kind of like getting a bid. And so it will show you on the report where the active infestation of the things that are actually eating away at your cute little house. So that's going to be your wood boring beetles, termite, and wood rot in general. And so it comes in a section 1 and it comes in section 2. Section 1 is anything that's actively eating away at that cute little house, and section 2 is anything that, if you don't take care of it relatively soon, it will be eating away at that little house. And that could be something like lots of leaves bumped up against your wood siding, wood members underneath the deck that could attract pests, etc., etc. And it'll outline it very clearly. It'll delineate it on a map where these things are located, and it'll give a price for everything. Now, your pest company can come in and do the work, but I would recommend shopping that around because they're not always the least expensive. And then thirdly is going to be your roof report. And that is, if you know your roof is not in serviceable or brand new condition, you're definitely going to want to have a roof report. Again, we're trying to remove all doubt for the buyer if you're a seller getting these done. So they want to know exactly what's up from top to literal bottom. So your roof report, generally the appointment is made, but you don't need to be there. They just come in and walk around the top of the roof, and it's super easy, and then they send you a report. I rarely even see the roof inspector. They're just in and out on a certain day. And that report's super important because that's a major system of the house, and if you all probably know, water will find its way wherever it wants to go, and the roof is the first usually to go. And that causes all kinds of havoc. So you want to make sure that you know the condition of the roof. Now, a couple of other inspections that I haven't mentioned is sidewalk inspection, sewer lateral inspection, and 4-point inspection. 4-point inspection I'm not going to touch on, but I will say that it does require specificity around 4 different systems of the home: HVAC, plumbing, electrical, and roof. And I'll bring that to you in a different video. But the other ones I want to touch on, one that I think is extremely important, whether it's a city ordinance or not, is the sewer lateral. Definitely want to make sure that the sewer lateral is in healthy condition, because you know, the minute you move in, something's going to happen, and that is not the thing you want to have happen. The sewer lateral is the line that goes from the house all the way to the city, if you don't already know that. And infrastructure is starting to fall away from many of our cities. And East Bay Mud and other water companies are taking this on by laying at the feet of the homeowner and or the buyer. So I won't go into city ordinances or how I feel about those right now, but I will say that in general, as a homeowner, it's a major system of the home. You want to make sure that it's healthy. And then lastly, I'll mention the sidewalk ordinance, which is right now on a pause. But just in general, I want homeowners to understand that they may be liable for anything that sidewalk has going on, which means any kind of disposition between one aspect of the sidewalk to another, usually caused by trees. One thing you may want to find out at some point is the city owning the tree, or did you or someone that lived in that house plant the tree? Because whoever planted the tree, if that is indeed what's causing the uplift, they're the ones that are responsible. If you can afford it, the quick and easy thing to do is, if there's any offset at all, just have a company come in and just sort of sand it down. I can't remember what it's called, like saw it down, or I don't know. Maybe if you know the name, you can post it for me. But and that will make it nice and smooth, because everyone, man, this litigiousness that's going on and has been for so long, if somebody trips and falls on your property, I'd hate for you to be responsible. So don't wait for the city to do it if the city isn't known for taking care of that kind of infrastructure. All right, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, especially around the reports in depth, or anything around other reports that you may want for your home, let us know. You know where to find us, teamhunthomes.com. Like, subscribe, send some love, and thanks again for watching.